Boom shakalaka, the hidden Bitcoin divergence that could be leading to the next explosive Bitcoin move. You'll definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video we were talking about this explosive divergence that could be moving Bitcoin pretty strongly in the direction we'll be talking about shortly. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Push that like button. Today, Extreme Fear 2022. We've been at these levels for the past week. No real change there. And as a matter of fact, for pretty much months on end at this point. Now, right now, the overall market down 2% today. Bitcoin at 15,686, Ethereum at 1082, BNB at 252, XRP 35 cents, Cardano 30 cents, Dogecoin 7 cents, and Polygon 78 cents. And Bitcoin right now sitting above this downtrend line, which might be bullish. Right now, the next level of support, previous highs from 2019 of $13,800. Right now, the price sitting well above there at 15,000 and change. But this divergence right here could be big news for Bitcoin. Underlying strength is building in this asset class. Crypto Fear and Greed Index 10-period MA is forming a bullish divergence with price. As we can see right down here, the Fear and Greed Index, higher lows. The price, lower lows. Now, generally, this is a bullish divergence, which would send the price higher. If we actually take a look back on this chart, very similar structure towards the end of 2021. You can see right here, higher lows in the Fear and Greed Index, lower lows in the price, and it did, in fact, send the price up. Could we see a repeat of this? Certainly could. As a matter of fact, if we take a look at this metric right here, very interesting. The net percent saying recession likely in next 12 months. These are the number of people saying that in 12 months we will have a recession. The speculation around the most anticipated recession keeps growing. When this metric rolls over, the past has shown the market bottom to be in. The COVID bottom already in by April 2020. The housing collapse already in by March of 2009. When this rolled over, the bottom was already in historically. Now, I don't know about you, but I could certainly convince myself that this metric is starting to roll over. Now, it may continue going up. We'll kind of have to see what happens, but it definitely doesn't look as straight up as it used to be historically. Potentially could start rolling over, especially when we have metrics like this one right here, the AAII allocation in cash. Cash levels now climbing to COVID-19 levels. What happens when this comes rushing into the market? As we can see with the AAII allocation in cash, this level is spiking. Now, previous times this level spiked and then changed direction. Take a look at these two past times that happened. These were both pretty much local bottoms for SPX. Could this happen once again? Certainly could. Will it happen? There's no way to tell. But despite what's happening right now, miners are having a heck of a time. There is a Bitcoin miner bloodbath. If we take a look right now, we can see that Bitcoin price is underneath the actual amount of money that miners make in mining Bitcoin. It's underneath the production cost. This has caused the most aggressive miner selling in almost 7 years now, up 400% in just 3 weeks. You can see this right here. Who's selling right now? It's the miners, because they can't make any money on Bitcoin. If the price doesn't go up soon, we're going to see a lot of Bitcoin miners out of business. Now, it may not stay that way forever. The ones who can't mine at a profit will go out of business. The difficulty will adjust for the rest of them, and they'll be able to make more money mining, even though there's not as many miners out there. So this is a temporary metric. Generally, it adjusts every 2 weeks or so, in which time we would see an adjustment of this. But you can see we are deep in the red here. Historically, Bitcoin price has not spent much time in this red. As a matter of fact, since I've been involved in cryptocurrency since 2017, the only time that it really saw red at these levels was the drop back in 2019, where Bitcoin price went from $6,500 to roughly $3,000 and stayed down there. That was the last time we saw that. COVID, it flash crashed down there. It doesn't even count. But you can see it's been pretty bad for many months for miners. Now, despite all of that bad news, there is some good news still here. Keeping it simple, Bitcoin forming higher lows following the FTX crash. We can see the FTX crash here. We had a low, a higher low, and yet a higher low. Could this be good news for Bitcoin? Certainly could, especially if we take a look at the Bitcoin converging wedge theory, we can see that Bitcoin has been forming several converging wedges all along the long-term log curve. Now, this long-term log curve is this red line right here, and with each cycle, these converging wedges, basically the price drops down to the log curve before it takes off. Converging wedge down to the log curve takes off. Converging wedge to the log curve takes off. We have yet another converging wedge right now touching the log curve. This would be the time for Bitcoin to take off. Will it do it? Certainly could. It's done it every time in history. Will it do it this time? Again, no way to tell, but it certainly makes things interesting. So that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, push that like button. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.